Hello everybody, this is Sirah Haris, the online oracle that likes orcas. And today, as you can hear, we are listening to a very calming ASMR sound. Not very usual for me. It is an idea that I had to get you guys with me on my writing journey. So today I want you to be relaxed and get into the writing with me. Music in the background, drift away ambience. That's the YouTube channel, Drift away ambiences. Take it easy, it's gonna be okay. Minecraft music with rain and fire video to kind of enhance the ASMR of it all, the relaxation of it all. This is my second time doing ASMR, and I'm not quite sure if I'm doing it well, if I'm doing it badly. I need to find my ASMR Uzi. But yeah, so let's just get into the writing. So here we have the place that I usually do the writing in. It's the basic program of what is it called? Word by Microsoft. And let's just get into the writing of it all. First, I like the little clicks of my mouse. I think it's really joyful. I also don't know, because I'm streaming this currently, if me streaming it is gonna change the audio vibes, but either way I will explore, experiment, and see what I can do, and hope to take you along on a fun journey. Let's get into it. The first step of any little text that I write is always the title. So the title that I thought of for today is God of the Digital, because I want to write a little bit about live streaming and the connection that we have through this digital platform that we have. And exactly, I just want to see how I can explore this topic a little bit. For today, I was thinking about max 4 pages, and I might release these 4 pages. It's gonna be very stream of consciousness, very fun and impulsive, and really just not doubting myself too much. Let's get into it. And when I'm writing, I won't be talking that much, but we shall see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy. That's right. Right now, as I'm writing, I'm streaming, and not in a stream of consciousness way. Well, wait, not only in a stream of consciousness way, but also in the live streaming way. To the olden days people, well, actually even people 20 years ago, this term might be pretty foreign. Well, let's say completely foreign. But to us today, it's just a reality, a virtual reality. I feel there's usually like time, space, and time. Let me Google it on my phone. Let's see. Let me Google it on my phone. Let's see. It's kind of giving ASMR, kind of cute. Time space and gravity. I don't know if we define gravity with time and space. I think it's enough power to define time and space to connect each other, even we are alone. God. God, an unknown power, a red thread that stitched together our reality, created us and the natural world as we know it. We were born as sisters, brothers, and siblings. We are born. We were created and born as sisters, brothers, and siblings of trees, mushrooms, cows, beetles, other natural babies of God. But as humans have somehow reached Let me read this last sentence. Let's see how it sounds. We were created and born as sisters and brothers and siblings of trees, mushrooms, cows, beetles, and all the other natural babies of God. But as humans, always aim to figure out, praise, and live in the grace, the red thread, the connecting force and universe. God. Math. Sciences, wait. What I'm now trying to outline is that I believe that sciences, math, and all things of that nature are a way for us to formulate God's natural gift in our terms, figure out what He has given to us, and we are trying to recreate it thus in this digital realm, and maybe even improve upon it. But we are not improving upon it, but we are trying to go beyond it, maybe. In a way, we're trying to recreate it and go beyond it. chemistry, physics, and biology. We explore and aim to figure out the blueprint of what God has seen, what God seemingly created from nothing. And every day, I love long sentences, and every day we figure out something new. To add to our understanding what is going on here. Whatever. Fun. To say is like, for example, in science, when we used to think that the Earth was the center of the universe, but now we think it's the sun. Nothing seems as set in stone as we think in our sciences, because we always could discover something new that could null the other thing. Let's read if it makes sense. However, the funny thing is nothing is only it's only nothing seems to be as it seems. Oddly enough, the world is. That was really loud, I'm sorry. I was about to say that once I started playing Minecraft for Everworld, that's when the world's my oyster was put into perspective maybe a bit, but I've only had it for 2 weeks. I cannot like speak out of my ass. It was like the biggest realization in the world. Yeah, let's see what I can see. Let's read what we have so far. Right now, as I'm writing, I'm streaming, and not only in the stream of consciousness way, but also in the live streaming way. To the olden days people, actually people even 20 years ago, this term might be completely foreign, but to us today, this reality, a virtual reality. I'm very fascinated by the power humans have built for ourselves, power to defy time and space, to connect to each other even when we are alone. God, an unknown power, a red thread that stitched together our reality, created us, and the natural world as we know it. We were created and born as sisters, brothers, and siblings of trees, mushrooms, cows, beetles, and all the other natural babies of God. But as humans, always aim to figure out, embrace, and live in the grace of the red thread, the connecting force between atoms, the universe, God. Through sciences, mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology, we explore and aim to figure out the blueprint of what God seemingly created from nothing. And every day, we figure out something new to add to our understanding of what is going on here. However, the funny thing about discovering something new is that nothing is new. It's only new for us to realize it exists. It's only new that we started to understand it. And every time that happens, our past knowledge will shift and change too. Nothing seems to be as set in stone. Nothing seems to be as set in stone as it seems. It's kind of confusing, but I like it. science isn't art. Sciences are kind of using digital terms to describe our natural world. One can say that the scientists aim to figure out the code of the program of existence. Existence executable. Using digital terms. Using digital terms to describe our natural world, one can say that the scientists aim to figure out the code of the program of existence. Existence XCX. In the digital world, we are the ones who write the code. We are the creators. We make the rules. We make the world. We make the code. We make the program. This, of course, makes up the question: are we then the gods of the digital world? That is beyond blasphemous to say. We are the greatest, but there's only one God. The one God who starts the link of creation. The link of creation, I meant the chain. And we are just one chain of creation. We are just a link in this chain. How long it is, where we are the creators of the digital world, the inventors of the 10111110010 binary code DNA. We have a world that is our oyster, and Diction came with trace and second universe. Are truly So let me read this all again. So far, what I have. Get rid of this. God of the digital God is the God of everything, so I'll still keep this title. I don't want it to be blasphemous, maybe. Whatever. Let's read it. Right now, as I'm writing, I'm streaming, and not only in the stream of consciousness way, but also in the live streaming way. To the olden days people, well actually people 20 years ago, this term might be completely foreign. But as today, this is a reality, a virtual reality. I am very fascinated by a power humans have built for ourselves. A power to defy time and space, to connect to each other, even when we are alone physically. I don't know how to word physically. God, an unknown power, untouchable power, unreachable, not unknown. God, an unreachable. Wait, God. God, an unreachable power, a red thread that stitched together our reality, creating us into natural world as we know it. We were created born as sisters, brothers, and siblings of trees, mushrooms, cows, beetles, and all the other natural babies of God. But us humans always aim to figure out, raise, and live in the grace of the red thread, the connecting force between atoms, the universe, God. Sciences, mathematics, chemistry, physics, and biology, we explore and aim to figure out the blueprint of what God seemingly created from nothing. And every day we figure out something new to add to our understanding of what is going on here. However, the funny thing about discovering something new is that nothing is new. It's only new for us to realize it exists. It's only new that we started to understand it. And every time when that happens, our past knowledge seems to shift and change too. Nothing seems to be as set in stone as it seems. Using digital terms to describe our natural world, one can say that the sciences aim to figure out the code of the program of existence, XEX. In the digital world, we're the ones who write the code, we're the creators, and if we make the rules, we make the world, we make the code, we make the program. This of course brings up the questions, are we the gods of the digital world? But that is beyond blasphemous to say, we're the creators. There's only one God. Maybe I can do like this. Beyond blasphemous to say we're the creators, because only one God, the one God who started the chain of creation. I'm not against the theory that we might just be an instance of creation where a link in this chain, and how long it is, where we're in it, who's above, below. How it works beyond anything anyone in the chain can fully grasp. Now as the creator of the digital worlds, now as the creators of the digital world, the inventors of the 1 binary code DNA, we have a world that is our oyster. When we check no one's coming up on the right, like our always been the universe. However, we are so unaware of this universe's powers and weight that we have become negligent to our sisters and brothers, our day ones, nature. We have also built up this new universe in a way that just supports the crooked and violent systems already shackling people in the natural world. Forgetting where you come from is the number one sin that will rip the floor beneath your feet. If you keep falling at one point, it might just feel like you're standing still, unaware of your demise as you scroll into your doom. It is our duty for the future, our duty to our world and the digital world to seek out balance. The sciences have ruled this dimension, but the arts humanities need to have seen it too. It's time for us to exit the Wild West era of the internet, tame the beast threatening the sciences. And greed have ruled this dimension. I just say the sciences. That makes the science sound bad. No, the sciences have created this dimension, and greed is greed, and gluttony is ruling it. But the arts humanities need to have a say in it too. It's time for us to exit dwellings of the internet and tame the beast and spin us into its web. The funny thing is, the arguments will survive when only people lose and cease to exist. Expect the balance of it for too long. When we let greed be our fuel. Harmony. That is what we need between digital and natural. As peaceful. Something as peaceful as the east. Magic exists. Magic exists, just our musicians had to crack the code and then write it to use it. And for a review, I wrote all of writing. feels so magical right now. I had a thought, but I forgot about it. I don't know anymore what I was gonna say. First, everybody, I don't hope there's not too much sound when I do this, but I gotta push myself up. I'm sitting in my bed, and I kind of slipped down a little bit. Let's see, is the stream still going? Okay. Let's read it. Magic. I'm kind of feeling like I'm leaving the bubble of this thought process. So I think I'm almost done with this little mini manifesto. I will call it existence.xexe. Or let's call it maybe existence.xexe. XEXE. Manifesto. Magic. Magic. Digital. So everybody, I think I will read through it once and see what I think. Maybe I think I'll then get back to like kind of the wrapping up part, because I do believe I have been going pretty well with this, and I think I'm about to wrap it up. As you can see, 782 words. Usability good to go. I don't know what that even means, but before I do that, I would like to explore 3D models. Stock 3D models. The fuck is this? Loving it. Okay. Design, insert. I want more. I want to explore animals, avatars. Yo, isn't that from like the Xbox? I want this guy. He looks like my man on Xbox. Can I make him pose? But when I write, is it gonna? Yeah, perfect. See, insert 3D models. Stock. This is kind of crazy. I knew this existed, but I didn't use it that much. Fantasy. Unicorn. I wanted unicorn. That's crazy. Online 3D models. Characters. Chimera insects. So gorgeous. Kinda love this one. Since XCX, manifesto on the magic of the digital. Right now, as I'm writing and streaming, and not only in a stream of consciousness way, but also in the live streaming way, to the olden days people, well actually even people 20 years ago, this term might be completely foreign. To us today, this is a reality, a virtual reality. I'm very fascinated by the power humans have built for ourselves, the power to defy time and space, to connect to each other, even when we are alone physically. God, an unreachable power, a red thread that stitched together reality, created us the natural world as we know it. We were created born as sisters, brothers, and siblings of trees, mushrooms, cows, beetles, and all the other natural babies of God. But as humans, always seem to figure out, praise, live in the grace of, and even reach the red thread, the connecting force between the atoms, universe, God. Through sciences, mathematics, chemistry, physics, and biology, we explore and aim to figure out the blueprint of our God seemingly created from nothing. And every day we figure out something new to add to our understanding of what is going on here. However, the funny thing is about discovering something new, and nothing is new. The funny thing about discovering something new is, that's maybe the problem. The funny thing is about, no. The funny thing about discovering something new is that nothing is new. It's only new for us to realize it exists. It's only new that we have started to understand it. And every time that happens, our past knowledge change too. Nothing seems to be as set in stone as it seems. Using digital terms to describe our natural world, one could say that the science aims to figure out the code of spreading existence XCX. In the digital world, we are the ones who write the code. We're the creators. We make the rules. We make the world. We make the code. We make the program. That's kind of giving no G. This, of course, brings up the questions: are we then the gods of the digital world? To me, that is beyond blasphemous to say. We're the creators, but there's only one God, the one God who started the chain of creation. I'm not against the theory that we might just be instance of creation. We're just a link in this chain, and how long it is, we are in it, how it works, beyond me, beyond anyone in this chain to fully grasp. Only by the original creator at the start of it all, God. Now, as the creators of the digital world, the inventors of the 101 blah 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 binary code, of the binary code of the DNA, differentials in the binary code DNA. We have a world that is ours. New technologies coming on the rise. It's like the expanding universe. However, we're so unaware of this universe's powers of the digital world's power and weight, and we have become negligent to our system brothers, our day one's nature. We have also built up this universe in a way that supports this new dimension. Let's say that dimension in a way that just supports the crooked gods of already shackling people in that world, forgetting where you come from. It's number one sin that will rip the floor beneath your feet. If you keep falling, no point might just feel like you're standing still, where your demise. It's our duty for the future, our duty to our world, the digital world, to the natural world, the digital world. Seek out a balance. That's really dimension. Green gluttony is ruling it. But the arts, green gluttony is ruling it, are ruling it. But the art and matters need to have a say in it too, so we can create a happy world. Create a happy, healthy world. It's time for us to exit the world bus out of the internet, take the peace ring to spin us up. No famine is alive. The funny thing is, the earth, the universe is what will win. Only we will lose. Cease to exist. When we disrespect the balance of it for too long, we will let greed be our fuel instead of curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Harmony, that is what we need. Between digital and natural, something as peaceful as take it easy, it's going to be okay. Minecraft music with rain, fire, and drift away ambience on YouTube. Magic still exists. We just are magicians and to crack the code and then find it to use it. I'm far away from you in my room all alone, writing by little plastic squares, sending, listening to a tune listened to by millions, live streaming, stream content, divine multi-times to microphone, SR, rarely, never before. Man. excited to live my vision, the future. I don't know how to wrap it up. I don't know how to wrap it up. To wrap up this diving board. I don't know if utopia is the right word, because to me utopia is unreachable. As close as we can to utopia. It's not good, it's not bad, it's you Google it. Not good, not bad. One word. Ambivalent. Sianquora. isn't bad or good. Only moderate, average, decent, right, acceptable, but like I can't find the word something that is not good or bad morally, maybe. Well, this one, let me go on ChatGPT, I can't handle it. No, let me not do that. Actually, let me. Neutral. I think that's the word. I didn't even write ChatGPT. Ambivalent, indifferent, apathetic, objective, impartial. Partial, I think. To wrap up this diving board discussion before I take yet another plunge, life without thinking too much, want to mention that above all, I'm hopeful. I'm so very hopeful in the future that my nephews, my children, the future generations will not be living in a world like Wall-E, where the balance completely off and humans lose humanity. Where the balance between digital and natural is completely off, and humans lose their humanity and live as close as we can to utopia, where we live in harmony with the digital and with each other and the digital nature. We keep curious, reaching compassionate core compass and finding our way through this world. Existence. Very hopeful there. Good people. God. The good. Let me read that again. I had a good thought, but then I forgot. To wrap up this diving board discussion before I take yet another plunge into deep seas of experiencing human life without thinking too much, I want to mention that above all, I'm hopeful. I'm so very hopeful in the future. My nephews and generations will not be living in a world like Wall-E, where the balance between digital and natural is completely off. Where humans lose our humanity. I'm hopeful that we can live as close as we can to a utopia. We live in harmony with each other and the digital nature. We keep curiosity, creativity, and compassion as a core compass and finding a way through this. I'm very hopeful in the inherent good of people, even if inherent chaos is realistic. I still am hopeful in the good. I feel like there's one last thing I have to say that I need to get off my chest, but I can't get there right. Like, just a few more words, a few more sentences, then I'm done. Let me read it again. To wrap up this dive more discussion before I take you another plunge in deep seas of experiencing life without thinking too much, I want to mention that above all, I'm hopeful. I'm so very hopeful in the future, and my nephews in the future. I believe in a world like Wall-E, where the balance control completely on humans for humanity, and I'm hopeful that we can live as close as we can to utopia, where we live in harmony with each other, digital nature. We keep curiosity, creativity, and compassion as our core compass finding our way to existence. I'm very hopeful and good people. I was going to say so for the good. I'm hopeful. Bye. hopeful. I'm hopeful by seeing how powerful, beautiful this magic of this world could be. An expansion of direction and faith. Also am afraid of the dangers of artificial intelligence and of a world ruled by greed and gluttony. But I'm afraid of the dangers of this power. No lying. Tech giants want to see a world ruled by them. I'm hopeful to see how power views will ensure the beautiful direction that can connect us beyond time and space. But also I'm afraid of the dangerous powers now of this magical power now lying in the hands of a few tech giants who want to see a world ruled by gluttony, a world ruled by them. Again, above all, I am hopeful. Trust God, the universe. Others, and myself. We will manage to reach a more healthy, happy, peaceful note, and harmonious, intertwined digital, natural, spiritual. I like that. Let me read this again, the last part. To wrap up this diving board discussion before I take yet another plunge into the deep seas of experiencing human life without thinking much. I want to mention that above all, I am hopeful. I am so very hopeful in the future that my nephews, my children, future generations will not be living in a world like Wall-E, where the balance between digital and natural is completely off, and we humans lose our humanity. I want to mention that I'm so hopeful in the future that my nephews, my children, the future generation will not be living in a world like Wall-E, that we won't end up in a world where the balance between natural is completely off, and we humans lose our humanity. I am hopeful that we can live as close as we can to utopia, where we live in harmony with each other, into digital and natural, where we keep curiosity, creativity, and passion as our core compass in finding a way through this existence. I'm very hopeful in the inherent good of people, even if now neutrality is more realistic. I still am hopeful in the good. I'm hopeful by seeing how powerful and beautiful this magic of this world could be, an expansion to a dimension and connect us beyond time and space. But also I'm afraid of the dangers. Of this magical power lying in the hands of a few tech giants who want to see a world ruled by greed and gluttony, a world ruled by them. A world disorientedly ruled, disoriented by greed and gluttony, a world ruled by them. Let's say a world where they're on top, where Also, I'm afraid for danger, special paranormal like the hands of a few things. One, see your world is rendered by greed, let me roll like they're on top. Again, I'm all. God, universe. The human spirit. The human spirit, myself, will manage reach a more healthy, happy, peaceful note. Now, the human in the grand world, which is a natural spiritual chaos, dance around the fire, existence, XCX. Off. So everyone, this was kind of, I think the writing is done. I had a lovely time writing with you guys today. Super duper fun. What I will be doing is reading it now again with you. I'll be publishing this tomorrow, and then I will, I think, use as the picture the kind of 3D thing I made, whatever, but I will make it really nice. Cover file. Girl, my hair is long as fuck. I need a husband. Oh wait, I is gonna replace that hole. So let's just read it now. Can I go in full mode? Wait, view. Read mode. That's not what I wanted. Disgusting. The fuck. Let's see. I know one page, multiple pages. One page. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, darling. Focus. Exactly. Let me check now before I do anything if this also is visually seeable by you guys. Let's see. Let's see what you guys. Yes, you can see it. Gorgeous. So let's read this. So, existence.xex. Is that the word? But you know what? I would like to do this without the music. Turn off the music. So I just want to turn it off. Oh my gosh, now it's just me and you. And now we're gonna read this in silent mode. Focus. Wait, I'm gonna gag. Let's read this. Wait, I have plugin. Fleck'em Existence.xex. Is that the word? XCX? Charlie XCX. My god, Charlie XCX messed up my reading. EXE. Exactly, not XCX. Okay. Existence.exe. A manifesto on the magic of the digital. Right now, as I'm writing, I'm streaming, and not only the stream of consciousness way, but also in the live streaming way. To the old days people, well, actually, even people 20 years ago, this term had been completely foreign. But to us today, this is a reality, a virtual reality. I'm very fascinated by the power we humans have built for ourselves, a power to defy time and space, to connect to each other even when we are alone physically. God, an unreachable power, a red thread that stitched together our reality, created us and the natural world as we know it. We were created and born as sisters, brothers, and siblings of trees, mushrooms, cows, beetles, and all the other natural babies of God. As humans, always aim to figure out, praise, live in the grace of, and even reach the red thread, the connecting force between the atoms, the universe, God. Through sciences, mathematics, chemistry, physics, and biology, we explore and aim to figure out the blueprint of what God seemingly created from nothing, and every day we figure out something new to add to our understanding of what is going on here. However, the funny thing about discovering something new is that nothing is new. It's only new for us to realize it exists. It is only new that we started to understand it, and every time that happens, our past knowledge seems to shift and change too. Nothing seems to be as set in stone as it seems. Using digital terms to describe our natural world, one can say that the scientists aim to figure out the code of the program of existence, existence.exe. EXEX. Existence.exe, exactly. In the digital world, we are the ones who write the code. We are the creators, we make the rules, we make the world, we make the code, we make the program. This, of course, brings up the questions. Are we the gods of the digital world? To me, that is beyond blasphemous to say. We are the creators, but there was only one God. The one God who started the chain of creation. I'm not against the theory that we might just be an instance of creation. We are just a link in this chain, and how long it is, where we are in it, how it works is beyond me, beyond anyone in the chain to fully grasp, only understandable by the original creator, by the start of it all, God. Now, as the creators of the digital world, the inventors of the 10101110011 binary code DNA, we have a world that is our oyster, with new technologies coming up on the horizon, exactly like our always expanding universe. However, we are so unaware of the digital world's power and weight that we have become negligent to our sisters and brothers, our day one's nature. We have also built up this new dimension in a way that just supports the crooked and vile systems already shackling people in the natural world. Forgetting where you come from is the number one sin that will rip the floor beneath your feet, and if you keep falling at one point, it might just feel like that you are standing still, unaware of your demise. You scroll into your doom. It is our duty for the future, our duty to the natural world and the digital world to seek out balance. The sciences have created this dimension, and greed and gluttony are ruling it, but the arts and humanities need to have a say in it too, so we can create a happy, healthy world. It is time for us to exit the Wild West era of the internet and tame the beast threatening to spin us up in its web and eat us alive. The funny thing is that the earth, the universe, will survive. It will win. Only we will lose and cease to exist when we disrespect the balance of it for too long. When we let greed be our fuel instead of curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Harmony, that is what we need between digital and natural. Something as peaceful as take it easy, it's going to be okay. ... Minecraft music with rain and fire by Driftaway Ambience on YouTube. Magic exists. We just aren't magicians and have to crack the code and then write it to use it. I am far away from you in my room all alone, writing by hitting little plastic squares, listening to it you listen to by millions, live streaming or stream of consciousness into the weird wide field of the internet, whispering into my microphone. ASMR. We're connected in a way like never before, yet disconnected like never before. To wrap up this diving board discussion, before I take yet another plunge into deep seas of experiencing human life without thinking too much, I want to mention that above all, I am hopeful. I am so very hopeful in the future, and I'm so very hopeful in the future that my nephews, my children, future generations will not be living in a world like Wall-E, that we won't end up in a world where the balance between digital and natural is completely off and we humans lose our humanity. I am hopeful that we can live as close as we can to a utopia where we live in harmony with each other and the digital and natural, where we keep curiosity, creativity, and compassion as our core compass in finding our way through this existence. I'm very hopeful in the inherent good of people, and even if an inherent neutrality is more realistic, I still am hopeful in the good. I am hopeful by seeing how powerful and beautiful this magic of the digital world could be, an expansion to our dimension that can connect us beyond time and space, but also am afraid of the dangers of this magical power now lying in the hands of a few tech giants who want to see a world disoriented by greed, gluttony, a world where they're on top. Again, above all, I am hopeful and trust God, the universe, the human spirit, and myself that we'll manage to reach a more healthy, happy, peaceful node, a harmonious, intertwined world with digital, natural, and spiritual. Hold hands and dance around fire. Existence.exe. Livestream of consciousness off. Yippee. Now that was the text. I have a few thoughts, but I first need to fix a few things. I'm so very hopeful. I'm hopeful for the future. Yeah, exactly. And then balancing digital and natural. Okay. And then there was another part. just about the kind of like connecting people, but it's also, well, it is about connecting people at all times, but it's about memes and stuff like that too, and games and stuff. I'm hopeful by seeing how powerful and beautiful this magic of digital world can be. An expansion dimension that connects beyond time and space, but it's still in serious sense of being alive. A digital tribe bonfire. Because I kind of want to use the prehistoric vibe because the end is prehistoric inspired. Let's read the sentence, and if I have to, I will read this whole shitty kabangy dookie poopy soupy again. Because I changed one thing and I want to have like one good go. But I'm so not feeling it. I'm so annoyed. I have to read it again. So stupid. I hate myself. You know what? I'm not gonna read it again. I'm not gonna read it again. If you wanna, I'm not. I actually will. I hate myself. Actually, I love myself. Let's see. Wow, I'm hopeful by seeing how powerful and beautiful this magic of digital world could be. An expansion to intervention that can connect us beyond time and space, but it's still in serious sense of being alive. Digital tribe bonfire, but also I'm afraid of the dangers to magical power now lying there. So few giants want to see a world blurring and my green gluttony turned out. So, I'm not gonna read this again. If you're hearing this, the podcasty thing, just read the goddamn text if you're confused. I can't be asked to read it again, like, not now. It's 23:46, I gotta go to sleep, I have class tomorrow. Like, if you're that lazy, like, truly, like, get your ass up off the floor, sit in some grass, read this shit, period. I'm actually angry at myself, not at you, because I don't want to read this again, but I'm not gonna. It's part of the vibe, period. Anyways, thank you so much for everybody that is listening to this. The gag is there's nobody currently online watching this. But I think you had such a lovely time playing Minecraft with you and then writing together. And you can read all my things on Substack. Find all the episodes of my Minecraft everywhere on my Sirah Haris TV. Follow me, please subscribe. Send me money. Send me pics. Vamos la cocina. Vamos la cocina. Just kidding, don't do any of that. Besides following me, don't do the last part. I was just being silly and stuff. Yeah, thank you so much. And Bigfoot. And what else? Nothing. That's quite it. See you next time.